coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Whoa.
And that one will bounce out of the back. I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Buffalo Bills. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss.
Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And the pursuit that time was absolutely top-notch. He was looking to try and turn upfield somewhere. Kept trying to find a place. Somewhere never showed up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Running out of the gun, ETN. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word mature. Why? 4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a running back. Had almost 5,000 yards rushing, the school record, along with 70 rushing touchdowns. That's both the school record and ACC record. The second running back taken in the draft after Najee Harris from Alabama, number 25 overall. He's now wearing number 1 in the NFL after wearing number 9 at Clemson. He loves those single digits.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to ETN. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at
that shit ain't gonna cut it for you, my boy.
Rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. You were telling me this yesterday.
You will see. Watch this.
Exactly what they want to do on the opening drive: establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
That's over with.
A yard, taking it down to the 14.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now it's 2nd and 9. A handoff for ETN. And they get to him quickly as he stopped right around the 13. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They go play action now. Lawrence, he'll buy some time, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. LaVisca Chenault, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
That'll change up. I ain't worried about that.
Within an extra point of tying this one up. Point after right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team
I'm definitely ain't worried about that.
7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive,
Come that blitz, watch this.
Maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sales because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't
Stop
they?
blitzing.
They were eager, amped up to get back on the field
blitz.
after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Meanwhile, the throw here.
Don't blitz.
And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Don't blitz me.
Jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses, just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
These two teams all tied at 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Wide open.
Throwing now is Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And
Stop blitzing, bro.
This before being stopped at
Stop blitzing me, bro.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's only able to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain.
Run his ass over.
It's a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Stop blitzing.
First down here as he's taken down at the 24.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient.
Stop blitzing.
Third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third downs.
Touchdown.
They find a way to pick them up.
Oh, he dropped it. Stop blitzing, though.
First down, but it winds up.
He just dropped a touchdown. Stop blitzing.
There because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Meanwhile,
stop blitzing.
Taken in by Diggs.
Bro, you got to stop blitzing me, bro.
10-yard line.
That's a big league job there.
You gotta stop blitzing me, bro.
Panicking and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
This is caught.
Bro, you gotta stop blitzing me, bro.
Sammy Watkins.
Stop blitzing me, my boy.
Touchdown on the year.
You leaving my receivers wide open, bro. I get one stop on defense, it's over.
Good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. ETN with it. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Brings up 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now ETN, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They go play action with Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. That close on third down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on third and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they'll run with ETN. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Once more, ETN.
Good run, ET. I thought that was play action.
End zone for a touchdown. Travis Etienne with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll roll him out right. He's got
Stop blitzing me, bro.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special.
Yeah, stop blitzing me, bro.
Where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Keep running it.
Just short of the 45 at the 40.
Keep on running it. You're going to fuck up one time.
Now on 17 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Here's ETN. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. So, Charles, you talk about this offense as we play here in Week 9 of the 2021 season. Normally, you're slipping kind of past the halfway point, but now with the season expanding to 17 games, you kind of think the teams might look up and say, gosh, we still have a lot of football left to go.
No doubt about it. Remember, they've had their open week already, so this could be a straight shot all the way from here on out. To me, the best coaches, they tell their teams, hey, I'll take care of you during the week. You just leave it all out there on game day, and I'll make sure you're ready for the next one.
2nd and 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Completing it here to Marvin Jones. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll run with Etienne. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Man, I got on that phone. She fucked up my goddamn.
They're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Oh, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence as the 1st half is winding down. And the Jags.
This nigga doing trick plays and all that. Good shit, my boy.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line.
Look at this defense. I'm 3 plays. I'm going to get a field goal in your ass.
11 seconds remaining. It's complete to Diggs. And they get him.
Damn, I thought he was going to get more yards than that.
The 40-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Good D.
For Diggs, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Oh, hell no! Good stop.
And he will be brought down. His time is now running on this 1st half of action. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first two quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Oh, that's bullshit.
Probably just looked at things and said,
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. And they'll run here with ETN. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Good catch and all. I for sure thought that was pick. I for sure thought that was pick. Big, good ass catch and all.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's ETN. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9. Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And that's complete ETN out of the
What?
And this time not quite.
You just lied better. You just.
At the 30.
That shit was weak as hell.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox.
Stop blissing me, bro.
Just inside the 25-yard line. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Allen off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's out of bounds.
Yeah, 2 on Diggs.
Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
On any running play that's called, there.
Oh, good job. You learn. Get out of that blitz, boy.
When you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Touchdown.
Here's Allen.
Oh, look! That's bullshit.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
That is bullshit.
When the drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Sammy Watkins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return.
I told you. Give me one more turnover. It's over.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
Oh, God!
Interception and finish off the drive.
Throw the ball!
No good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
I'm on that run now, pussy!
Times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
A tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 134 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. From midfield now. Able to complete this to
Nigga, come on with it.
but not before he's inside the 30.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Got his man. It's
Good catch.
touchdown. Jaguars.
Good catch, pussy.
Evan Ingram, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this ball game.
You can't stop me, though, so I'm good. I know I'm finna score.
The extra point up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On play action, Allen. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big gain there for the Bills.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Told you, I'm going to score. I'm going to score.
A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point.
Oh, yeah!
Quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On play action, Lawrence.
Oh, yeah!
Now the Bills get to him. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Oh, yeah! You better pull that motherfucker. I'm right there. Oh, yeah!
To the ground and brings up 4th down.
Look where I'm at. Field goal. Oh, yeah!
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
What up? Oh, yeah!
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense.
Oh, yeah!
So the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs and keep possession of the football.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. To the air, Allen. Being chased out left. And I think the ball's out.
Oh, that's bullshit!
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Man, that's bullshit.
Not until it's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching,
Fucking bullshit-ass game, bro.
A lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well.
Fucking bullshit, bro.
To themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it, and that's exactly what they did.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
That is bullshit. I'm sick of this Madden. This shit corny as hell. I can't wait to 22, bro.
And it'll be second and very short.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th.
I'm going to score anyway. I ain't worried about it. You gave me the ball back. I always score. I just fumbled. I ain't worried about it.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good.
You don't move the ball downfield pretty fast. You like to run, so. Oh, yeah, I'm on that ass.
Teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Flushed out right. Oh, no.
Man, that's bullshit, bro. This game is this is the worst game ever right here, bro. This got to be the worst game ever right here, bro.
Handoff comes to Cook. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. They run it again with Cook. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And down inside the 15 he goes. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
On first down, Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. And it is good.
Good ass last game, boy.
The uprights on the chip shot. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners. So it's a
I
victory
told
here
you.
for the Buffalo Bills. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. When they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
Red, you want a burger?
So for the Bills, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they'll get another road date next.